I spent hours on crypto Twitter, so you don't have to. Here's what's happening. Debate is raging on Capitol Hill. Essentially, the blockchain industry and its blockchain association are going head to head with the banking industry and the American Banking Association. Two important pieces of context here. First is the Genius Act, second is the Clarity Act. The Genius Act passed and was signed into US law in 2025. The Clarity Act, sometimes called the Market Structure Bill, is an ongoing effort in US legislation. That is, it's under discussion, not passed. The Genius Act set the rules of the road for stablecoins in the United States. This Market Structure Bill or Clarity Act is a much broader look at crypto regulations in the United States. The idea is to bring, clarity to the rules of the road for crypto exchanges, decentralized exchanges, and a lot of this novel blockchain technology. Anyway, something people have been able to do with stablecoins, whether it's been allowed by US law or not, is to put money into things called borrow-lend protocols. The concept is that you can take your stablecoin, give it to a third party, and that third party can go and lend it out. In return, you get some sort of reward or yield. The Genius Act set some specific rules about this. Notably, it said the stablecoin issuers can't actually do this, but it allowed stablecoin holders to go out and seek these rewards themselves. It turns out the ABA, this banking association, never liked this. You might be able to guess why, but essentially they're worried about money fleeing the banking system. There were some false starts on the Market Structure Bill or Clarity Act in the latter half of 2025. There are reports that things were moving forward, but then nothing came of it. Here in the beginning of 2026, there are renewed reports that things are moving forward. It seems the bill is actually going into markup. As such, the ABA, that banking association, has renewed its push against stablecoin rewards. Rob Nichols, who leads the ABA, sent out a letter to members. In that letter, he described the ABA's renewed push to oppose rewards with stablecoins. The idea is that with the Clarity Act, there's a new opportunity to change the rules that were written into the Genius Act and potentially block these rewards entirely. Of course, the crypto industry and its lobbying groups aren't just sitting idly by. They've in turn renewed their pushback. It's hard to know with lobbying groups what their actual motives ultimately are, but the ABA is basically saying we're worried about money fleeing from community banks, small banks all across the United States. The crypto industry and its lobbying groups are pushing back. They're citing studies that say this may not actually be the case. Anyway, it's kind of interesting to see two big industries go to bat on Twitter, online generally, and it seems on Capitol Hill. And I'm curious to see how this impacts the ultimate legislation in real time. Could it even kill the Market Structure Bill? I don't know, but definitely something to keep an eye on.